Sister wives. Kody suspected of doing drive GS due to creepy confessional about Robyn. And Cody Brown says, sister wives, will never live under one roof. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S gossip channel. Is Cody Brown getting out of control? Sister Wives viewers were in disbelief when they saw his latest confessional about Robyn Brown. He didn't appear to be in his right mind, and fans wondered if he was on drugs before filming this segment. The celeb's bizarre behavior and unsettling tone made everyone squirm in their seats. Some critics even pointed out the possibility that something more is at play. What did Cody say about Robyn? Why it didn't sit well with his audience? What is this controversy all about? Sister Wives stars Cody and Robyn weren't sure if they would attend Gwen's bridal shower or not. They knew that almost the entire family would be under the same roof, along with Christine's new boyfriend. Hence, they decided to go for the event at the last moment and anticipated that the entire meeting would be really awkward. To some extent, it was true for Cody, as Devid was more interested in talking to Robyn than him. Though he tried to be civil during their meeting with Christine and her new boyfriend, he opened up about it during his confessional. Cody recalled how Devid was making more eye contact with his wife than he did, which evidently didn't really sit well with him. But that's not all, as a lot happened during this bridal shower. Sister Wives star Cody Brown shocked his entire fan base by creepily idolizing Robyn Brown. He called the latter shy and pretty during his confessional and emphasized a lot of these words. The celeb stated, "I'm here with my shy and pretty wife, my one pretty wife." Cody further added, "And she's shy, but she's not shy with me." But that's not all. Cody further praised Robyn and stated that she has a very special bond with the latter. However, fans didn't really like these claims as they felt that the celeb was on something. Many of them took to X, formerly Twitter, and slammed Cody for gushing over his only wife the way he did. A user wrote, "Is Cody on drugs? He's so weird in these interviews." The op further stated that the way he was describing Robyn was really strange and creepy. Some fans further predicted that the celeb was trying to portray that he was happily in love with Robyn and that 3 divorces hadn't really affected him at all. Some critics even joked that Cody perhaps had a stroke before this confessional, as he evidently wasn't in his right mind. Hence, it is clear that fans didn't really like the way the celeb romanticized and praised Robyn during his confession by calling her shy. The sister wives will never live under one roof. At least that is what Cody Brown has told Entertainment Tonight. Despite all efforts to the contrary, the husband to 4 is no longer looking to build one plural home. And it looks to be okay with everyone. The way the sister wives were. When viewers first met the Brown family in 2010, it was Cody and his 3 wives, Meri, Janelle and Christine. Along with their 12 children, truly had yet to be born, they all lived under one roof. Each wife and her respective kids had their own living space. But, they would gather for meals and family time. Cody would alternate bedrooms for intimate nights and it was one big happy family. When Cody began to court his 4th wife, Robyn, she had her own home with her 3 kids. He would go visit her when he needed to. She never got to experience the true life of a plural family because they were soon running off to Vegas to avoid being arrested. Polygamy was illegal and Cody faced jail time. In Vegas, the wives each had their own homes in a cul-de-sac. It separated them and gave each autonomy which they otherwise were not used to. When the time came to move to Flagstaff, Cody was dead set on having one home again. He even had a contractor come up with a design behind his wives' backs. The Browns bought land called Coyote Pass in Arizona. Before they could build on it, they had to sell their Vegas homes, so for now, Meri and Janelle are renting. Christine and Robyn have bought their homes and Cody is swimming in debt. The one home idea was brought up in the season 15 premiere and it seemed to make the most sense to help them connect again. But now, Cody is saying no. He says it will be 4 lots and 4 homes. Cody actually wants 5 homes and 5 lots. The 5th home would either be a guest home or for his adult children when they come to visit. The reason for not having one home could be because Kody and Meri have been estranged for several years, as he admitted. He shared he does not spend the night at her home anymore. This changes the rotation schedule, but notes she is still committed to the family as a whole. Meri was his first legal wife but divorced him in 2014 so Robyn could assume the role. The reason for this was so Kody could adopt Robyn's 3 children from a previous marriage. The Brown family has admittedly struggled to be a happy unit, but the women of Sister Wives have made a conscious effort to connect more often. During tonight's season 15 premiere, Meri tweeted her love for Janelle. And it seems the feeling is more than mutual. Trying to make Sister Wives work. Being in a plural marriage is not easy, as the Browns have shown the world. There is a lot of jealousy and resentment that can come along with having more than one wife. Kody and Meri had been married short of 3 years when Janelle became his second wife. For Meri, it was only natural she would live a polygamous lifestyle as she was raised with more than one mother. Janelle liked the synergy of a plural family, as she shared in the season 15 premiere while discussing the principle. Janelle would go on to be the first to give Kody a child, son Logan. Ultimately, they would have 6 children together. Meri was only able to have one child, a daughter named Mariah. She and Kody tried for years to have more than one baby, but it was not in the cards for them. Fourth wife, Robyn offered to be a surrogate, but they declined after much consideration. Janelle admitted she was much more into working than being at home. Meri tended to the kids and worked until she was let go from her job in Utah for her lifestyle. The two were polar opposites and it seemed they just never really clicked. The whole dynamic of the family changed when Meri was catfished by a man she thought she fell in love with online. The wives and husband, Kody, did not know how to react to her and felt an emotional disconnect. It was even harder for Mariah to trust her mom again. Then, Mariah had her own bombshell to drop: she was gay. Soon, everything shifted and the family had to come together to support her lifestyle. This announcement gave Meri and Janelle a chance to bond when they joined Mariah and friends at the Women's March on Washington. It was an experience they would never forget. Since then, they have seemed to share a lot more with one another. On the premiere, Janelle said she and Meri had been talking about the idea of living in one big plural house again. Meri seemingly forgot this discussion, but prior to the show, she sent out a loving tweet to Janelle. She noted their ups and downs but ended with how much she loved Janelle. Janelle replied with the same sentiment. Looks like they are happy sister wives for now. Sister Wives Janelle and Meri Brown went live during the premiere of the TLC show. And it emerged that Meri and Janelle never got along when Kody first brought in Janelle. Actually, they both felt the same way about each other. These days, they seem friendly enough, but fans seldom see them hanging out together. Of course, while the family denies jealousy, fans see it obviously exists. Sister Wives Janelle and Meri Brown discuss live on Twitter. We reported that Janelle Brown promised TLC fans that this year, that she'd live tweet during the show. True to her word, she popped up during the premiere. Even Robyn, who hardly ever posts on social media, appeared. And so did Meri. Robyn complained about how hard it all is. She said, going public, the investigation, the move and all the crazy stuff that happened at the same time was so completely hard and confusing. But more interesting things came from the other wives. Sister Wives Janelle and Meri Brown talked about how they didn't get along. Meri brought it up first. And Janelle retweeted it with a reply. Meri wrote, Janelle came in the family, and while we weren't best of friends immediately, we both had the same goals and desires for the family. She also noted that they nevertheless worked together toward that. However, not without a couple hiccups along the way. But these days, Meri says she learned to love her and her devotion. Janelle responds to Meri not getting along with her. Clearly, the days when Janelle and Meri Brown didn't get along are now in the past. Janelle seemingly loves Meri as well. In her reply, she said, "Back at you, babe." Actually, Meri and Janelle seem like very different personalities. Meri seems rather highly strung, and when she's not crying she seems vivacious. Meanwhile, we noted that Janelle chatted with her TLC fans recently. And it emerged that she's a stay-at-home body. She likes reading books and staying out of the limelight. Sister wives Janelle and Meri Brown both took on the publicity of their polygamy show. They hope that people better understand their lifestyle. But it comes at a cost of a lack of privacy. Thankfully, they both get along these days. So, that probably makes everything a bit easier. Also, Robyn, who fans think is the only woman Kody really loves, looked supportive of Meri last season. Christine remains a bit of an enigma. She's the only one who ever admitted outright that jealousy's a problem. And, you may remember that last year she seemed the most against the idea of sharing a home with the other wives. Sister wives Janelle and Meri Brown seemed rather more keen on the idea. At least, Janelle was. And Meri seemed to just go with the flow. Last season on Sister Wives, the Browns struggled to maintain their family unit after moving to Flagstaff, Arizona. A lonely Meri was quickly forced to find a new rental after neighbors made her move. At the same time, Kody plotted to get all the wives under one roof once again. In the finale, Maddie gave birth to grandbaby number 2, Evie. Tonight, Season 15 premieres and this year will be filled with many struggles including quarantine. Sister wives separated in Flagstaff. The 4 wives are still living separately. Unlike Vegas, they live a good distance apart. Meri and Janelle are renting while Christine purchased. Robyn is looking to buy her rental, which she ultimately has done. Kody is exhausted from constantly moving around and no one feels connected. They have their land, Coyote Pass, but have yet to sell their homes in Las Vegas. Therefore, building has halted on Coyote Pass. Christine admits she feels lonely and distant. Robyn says it has affected their culture, as a family. At her home, they were supposed to close on the home in a week, but it's taken a month. This is draining them of their money. They are renting trucks on a weekly basis. Additionally, their tax returns are becoming a hot mess. Kody is attached to each wife and he is thinking they need to be in charge of their own housing. Robyn has come to the point where she is still looking for rentals just in case. Everything is taking longer than expected and Kody is beginning to break. Robyn leaves it up to God, but Kody says they need to commit to action. They never go out to lunch unless it is for a big purpose, and now Janelle has called for a meeting. It is making everyone nervous. She asks them why they entered the principle, which is the proper term for plural marriage. It takes everyone aback. Janelle did it for the idea of family and synergy. To not be selfish, whereas Meri was raised in this lifestyle. Christine liked the sisterhood and family meant a lot of moms to her. For Robyn, it defined a functional family. Kody says he does not want to be an advocate for plural marriage anymore. There are so many ups and downs anymore because of the inequities. He likes the idea they are in the marriage because they were in love and not because they were commanded to it. But, he's not very positive about the marital system. It hurts the women, but they believe he just feels so much pressure at the moment. Moving to Flagstaff has changed everything for the women. Janelle admits moving to Vegas was when she really started to feel disconnected from everyone. It was Vegas that separated them because of the 4 homes. Prior to that, they lived together and the eldest kids grew up as one. The next generation did not have the same advantage. The idea of one house does not seem so bad. Janelle and Meri apparently had a positive conversation about the benefits of it. Meri cannot remember it, and that is a problem. She admits Kody does not call her unless it is for business and says she does not have any friends in Flagstaff. Robyn asks if it all changed when she came into the picture. They vehemently dispute that. Robyn thinks the family fell apart when she joined. It really was because they went public and had to escape Utah. She does not know what life in Utah and one home was like. Now, in Flagstaff, he comes by twice a week for a few hours, and the wives never know when. It is all about business and it is a lot to fit in such a short period of time. It's too much and not enough for the women. Christine points out Kody is always on his phone when he is over. He admits it is because he does not want to engage. Being in one home forced them to fix their issues immediately. It is not the case anymore. Christine also admits she feels like she is hated. This troubles and baffles all the wives. Janelle points out this is the problem with living separately. She is starting to believe some of the wives maybe don't want this life anymore. Christine admits she is not as strong on her own as she thought she would be. A bunch of, I love yous, go from wife to wife. Robyn wants to have her own relationships outside of Kody. Kody and Robyn find out they own the home, but Robyn is not happy. She does not know how this will benefit the family as a whole except the kids. Meeting baby Evie. It is finally time for the family to meet baby Evie. Unfortunately, Meri had to go out of town, so she was unable to be there, but everyone else was. Kody could tell his granddaughter was going to own the world. They are very open about Evie's limb issues and it is no big deal. Flashback to when she was born and had to be incubated, and now how she will have to have surgery at 1. But she has so much love. The wives go around and announce their names. Robyn is Bubby while Janelle is Grandma. Meri is Nothing and Christine is Oma. Caleb wants to have so many babies, but Maddie says he can have them then. She seems like she is done. Kody is happy to have his family together. Maddie and Caleb make him feel whole, but he wants his wives to stop complaining. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.